Hello everyone! If you've been watching my Finding Wall Hanger series, you'll realize that we've already been out here and we shot some pretty nice wild boar. Now, but we haven't found any trophy wild boar. We've really wanted to get a 1,000+ wild boar, and we got a 970. We also got a 930, but we didn't quite break that 1,000+ point yet. Well, guess what? We're out here now, and it appears we have another 1,000+. Actually, not 1,000+. We have a 900+ wild boar coming in right now. He scores 870 to 1,010. So we're going to take him out with the Camo Pulsar and some tracer arrows. And what we're going to do is, there's also another boar coming in. There's a male coming in right here from behind us. Oh, he just bolted. That's not cool. Well, I guess we're going to take him out on the run. He's down, but unfortunately our gun's out of bullets, and we got that one hit once. Well, at least we got him. So there was a wild boar that was right underneath us, and unfortunately we didn't see it in time. So he spooked, and this one spooked too. But that's alright, because we did kill him. So let's go over here and pick him up. Alright, so we got one right here. Quite a ways out there. Let's see if we can't put a good hit on her. That should have definitely been a good hit. And I think that might have missed. But the first shot should have been good enough of a hit. So let's mark where she was at. She was out there quite a ways, 195 meters out. And here's our wild boar. So let's pick him up and see what he scores. So we hit him 3 times. We hit him at 92 meters in the body, 118 meters in the intestine, 167 meters in the right hind leg. And he scores 942.7. So we'll definitely take a trophy shot of him. And that is a pretty awesome sized boar. But if you'll notice in the description, it says that for the Finding Trophies series, we're going to have to shoot them with the Camo Pulsar or the Carbon Recurve. So you'll notice we didn't use either one of those bows for this wild boar. So that means there might be another wild boar coming up. And in fact, there actually is. So what happened is, we were over here sneaking up to the bait, and we hunted this for quite a bit of time, probably like 15 or maybe even 20 different hunts, coming all the way over here to the bait, checking the bait, making sure it was full. The biggest one we found was basically that 970 wild boar. So a few days ago, I came by here again because I knew the bait was getting low, and a boar called not too far away, and well, this is what happens next. You guys seriously didn't think I was going to leave this pig here and not claim it, did you? So we made a pretty good shot, 190.5 meters, and we got right lung on it. And it is a female. But, of course we're going to claim it. We're not just going to let it sit here and rot. It's not bear food. So we picked it up, and now I'm going to show you what happens next. Alright guys, we just found a giant wild boar. This thing has a score of 1100+. Now, we don't really have a good situation here. He's not headed towards the bait. All we have is the Camo Pulsar on us, and we're going to load it up with some tracers, and there he is right there. He's right behind that tree. I would like to be able to get to that tripod, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we do have good camo on. We might be able to get to this tree. Let's see if we can find him here. I do not want to spook this thing. But at the same time, I want to be able to at least see him a little bit before we take the shot. We'll just check the wind here real quick. Alright, so the wind is going to be in our face. So that should be alright. I think what we might end up doing is just letting them come out onto this road here. Because I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't have the hog collar on me either. So yeah, I think we're kind of just going to... Alright, so he's right there. I would like to be able to get into this tripod, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. We might. If we can get in this tripod, we'll have a perfect wind. And the wind is actually blowing right at us. So we might have to aim a little bit high, but we should be alright. Alright, we're in. Now, where did they go? Oh my god. He's right there. Look at this, guys. Oh my god. 1130 to 1270. He's so close. We're actually going to take him out with a recurve. He's about 22 meters away. And he should walk right up on this hill. Now, we do have a perfect wind. So I don't think he can smell us. But I don't want him to get any closer. So we just smoked him. That should be a lung hit. Hopefully he goes down. I hope we got lung. I really hope we didn't hit body. That looks like intestine. We might have liver shot him. And I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Look at all these other boars out here. Is that another big one? That's a pretty good one. But the one we just shot was absolutely giant. I'm really hoping that's intestine blood. I think it is. I think we got intestines. I think we just drilled an absolute giant wild boar. And it's been strange because I was trying to find a big wild boar and I couldn't find one even 1,000 plus for quite some time. And we came out here to actually put some bait in the feeder, but we got a call just over there, right actually, right by the river, and picked it up. And what happened was I saw 2 or 3 wild boars and they were all male, and one of them looked really, really big. And it is in fact intestine blood, guys. So that means we got ourselves a dead giant wild boar. Now we just got to find it. Now I would imagine it's going to be a liver shot. Maybe not. Maybe somehow we punched through the shoulder blade and missed the lung and hit intestine, which I don't know how that's possible. I would imagine we would have hit the liver, but the blood percentage doesn't look very good. For some reason it's looking like we just hit straight intestine. But even if we hit straight intestine, we should have hit at least stomach and intestine. So that should definitely bring him down a little bit quicker than just a regular intestine shot. Now I see something out here. That could be him. Nope, that's not him. Alright, so just to be safe, we're going to wait about 15 game minutes to continue tracking this giant. Alright guys, so it's been about 15 game minutes now, and I've noticed that the blood is not a liver shot. It actually is only going to be an intestine hit because the blood actually stopped, and it was a little difficult, but we finally found him. I can't believe it. We got him down, and there's a giant wild boar right here. So let's go take a look at him. You can see the shot right there. That's what I'm confused about, is how that wasn't a lung or even a liver shot. But anyways, look at the size of the teeth on this thing. Wow. Well, let's pick him up and see what he scores. And it was a stomach hit, and he scores 1,143.0. So 1143. That is a giant wild boar. And again, if you look at that shot, it looks like it should be a liver hit, if not a lung hit, or at least liver and intestine, not just intestine. But we'll take what we got, and we got ourselves a giant wild boar. So I couldn't be happier to go put him up in our new trophy lodge. And that is a pretty awesome picture right there. So let's accept it. And yeah, we're definitely going to get him mounted and go hang it up in our lodge. Alright, so we got him mounted. And now let's go head over to the trophy lodge and go take a look at our first trophy wild boar. Alright, we're back here at the trophy lodge. And here we have our two polar bears. They still look really good together. I'm glad that they're both side by side here. But if you look up here, there's no more wild boar. We took down the 970 and replaced it with this. A giant 1143 scoring wild boar. And this is what I wanted here since the beginning of the hunting lodges came out. Actually, I really wanted a 1,000 plus wild boar, but we actually got an 1,100 plus wild boar. He scores 1,143.0. So 1143.0. That is a giant wild boar. And I'm so happy to have him on the wall. He looks really good next to the bull. Here's the bull elk. I had him moved over from the video with the polar bear because actually he was over here. I wasn't sure where to put him at the time, but here he is right here. You can see he scores 372.1. So the giant elk is right here. But yeah, I think the wild boar looks really cool right there. I might end up moving him over here. I might have actually just gave you a sneak peek too of what might come up next. Alright, well here he is here, so let's take a closer look at him. At the 1143.0 wild boar. We took him out with the Carbon Recurve at, I think it was like 19 meters. And we hit him in this intestine, I think it was. It might have been stomach. But you can see the side profile here. Can we see a side? Not really. For some reason, can we get closer now? I can't really get close enough to show you guys a good side view of this thing. You know what? I'm going to move this big red deer for now. Let's just move him up here. Just for now. Because he's in my way. There he is, way up there. Okay, now we can get a nice profile. So that's what the teeth look like from the side of this thing. Pretty awesome. So you know they're big when the teeth come all the way up. Well, the tusks. When the tusks come all the way up and almost touch the eye. Especially when they're coming at you from this angle right about here. You can actually see that the tusks almost are in line with where the eye sockets are at. So once you see that, that's how you know you got a giant wild boar coming in. Same with feral hogs. Almost the exact same way. Alright, well I think that's going to be the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.